TJ and I are going to turn our videos off. And Trell and Marianne, one of you are going to tell a 45-second story about something that wasn't fair. Could be to you, could be something you witnessed, whatever, but just 45-second, just a quick story about something that was not fair. And TJ and I are gonna turn it off. Which one of you has one that you want to tell that you're like, oh, I've got a good one. That's kind of that's kind of PG-13. You got a story, Marianne?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I do.
Cool. There. I muted him. It stopped his video. I'm going to stop my video. And Marianne, when you are ready, you're going to tell your 45-second story. And Trell, I'm going to privately chat a small instruction to you. Actually, can you just mute your computer, Marianne, and turn around, like where you can't hear me, and I'll just tell, like where you have volume all the way down? Since I'm recording and they wouldn't be able to see the chat. Trell, watch and listen to all the details, the voice, the changes in intonation, anything, because you are then going to tell the story as her. You are going to take on Marianne's, the rate at which she is speaking, anything you can glom, like, and you're just going to watch for those little things, as much of the detail of the story as possible. And after she's told you the story, you'll be asked to tell her. So that's what your goal right now is. Actively listen so that you can repeat it as her. Now, how do we get her back? Hi. Okay, Marianne.
Okay, I'm back.
Tell your story at your
Okay, so I've been watching Legend of Korra. And you know what I think is unfair is that in season 2, Avatar Korra was like, we need to f these Southerners up, not the Southerners, the Northerners up. We need to go get the ship. And the president was like, I'm not trying to help y'all. And I think that's just unfair. You know what? It's just like the world right now. And you know what? Her family could have died. And I don't know. I know they're not going to die yet. But I just think it's unfair. And you know what else is unfair? That Mako broke up with her just because she was trying to save the world. And Loki's trying to save his life too, because you know what? Some things could have happened with him in the police business while he was trying to get that bomb not set off. And he could have blew up too. And Avatar Korra trying to save his life, and he like, I want to break up with you because you getting in the way of my job. Like, no, y'all should have sat down and had a little nice, healthy conversation and tried to simple it out. But instead, you was like, I don't want to deal with your emotions and stuff. And then she got ate by an evil water spirit, and now she on an island and she don't even know who she is. Like, what is going on?
Wow. Okay, that's a great story. Wow.
Whoa. Wow.
That was fun. Thank you, Marianne. So, one thing that was interesting, TJ, if you were listening to me when I gave Trell his bit of instruction, did you notice anything going on with him while he was listening?
Yeah, just how he was able to embody her intonations and the rhythm and pacing.
Yeah. There was every like detail, whatever move, like his body was being affected by her story in that way. Like, yeah, there were like little things happening. Trell, you were listening so actively because you needed to ingest it because of the instruction I gave you.
Mm-hmm.
And now, Marianne, the instruction was that he's now going to tell that story with as much of your intonation, pacing, Marianne-isms as possible, not in a way to make fun of you at all. But now you are going to listen to his story, or your story from him.
Starting now, yeah. Okay,
Yes.
We're starting. So I just recently started watching Legend of Korra, and I'm on season 2, and something
that I feel like was unfair was that President Reiko didn't want to help Cora. They're in the South Pole, well, not the South Pole, but the North Pole, and it could have been a war. And on top of that, Mako works for the police, and he didn't want to help Cora. You know what he did? Do you know what he did? He broke up with Cora. So instead of actually helping her, you're going to break up with her? Do you really think that's fair? And on top of all of that, she got eaten by a water spirit and don't even know she doesn't even know who she is anymore. That's crazy. And I love Legend of Korra. Girl, she talk very fast.
I know, so sorry.
That was great. That was great. That was great.
That was so good.
Yeah,
I feel like if I
great.
didn't watch Korra, I would have knew what to say.
I wouldn't have been able to do it. I don't watch it.
But I got you.
Yeah, I don't watch Korra. I know that my son does, and my wife does with him. TJ, did you notice anything about Mariange's listening or body and stuff?
Well, when she wasn't laughing, when she wasn't trying to hold back from laughing, yeah, she was like, I don't know, it was almost like a mirror. It was like a mirror of when the first scene, which is how I see it. It was a mirror of like, basically, I saw it as her rehearsing the scene again, but just in like a new moment.
What did you notice, Mariange, listening to your own story? What were some things that popped out to you?
Hearing somebody else try to talk like me made me realize even more how fast I talk. And it made me also realize how much I was aware how like physical of a talker I am, but like seeing somebody else like do all of this while they're talking and trying to be me, I'm like, oh my god, I use my hands so much. And I'm like, I like don't like keep my eyesight where like at the same thing I'm like all over the place because I'm like mentally trying to track what the trying to say. Which I'm
Yeah, there's one thing Trell could never do, and that's your you got some mad eye magic going on. Your eyes do all kinds of expression. It's those big eyes, totally. Anyway, that's steal a story. I usually would do it in voice and speech, and it would be about those vocal things, but it can be bigger than that. And the thing that always stuck out to me the most was the active listening that happens. When you know you have to repeat that and what they're doing, your body just becomes so available to it because it has to be. And then when you're listening to your own story and seeing things, the way you're laughing and your responses, Mariange, hearing your own thing, your body was suddenly so open and expressive, and we suddenly are the most generous of scene partners. And when we're actually going on to the stage and doing this stuff, that's what we want to be doing. We want to be generous scene partners. We want to be open and listening like that actively and ingesting what they're saying, because that helps tell the story. And too much onus is placed on the speaker in actor training. It's just how it is. It's too hard on the speaker, especially with classical text. Yeah, we're going to do our work. We're going to do our scansion. We're going to know what we're saying, and we're going to make it as clear as possible. But if that scene partner is ingesting it and it's changing them or affecting them, or they're offering me those obstacles, then it's clear. Anyway, that's why I like this exercise.